Welcome to the 200 game 200 Emerald series. This is round 196. We'll show a high intensity aggressive strategy using 4 cannons and level 4 quantity in a dragon solo run with thermal imaging. We'll discuss light maps, starting by reviving the beast to counter the price. This one was already downed. So my first thought was that he had teammates, therefore I planned to rotate around the point, sweeping through the safe zone route. After circling around, I spotted a real player under the tree. Originally I wanted to take him out first and then go back to finish off the first downed player, but I only found a single loot box, so I suspect he first looted the experimental supply box, got a self-revive kit, and then revived himself to come after me. Anyway, after checking everything, the safe zone was unlocked, so I just went ahead and looted the box, then opened the other grain insurance box as well. Unfortunately, neither of the safes had any good loot. Then I continued moving forward along the route, first heading to the green belt. Taking a look at the small artificial lake house on the left, I fired a shot to check if the window glass was still intact, which meant that the rescue guard hadn't spawned there. So next we just needed to check the cemetery and the hotel. Nearly 4 minutes had passed, and there hadn't been any gunfire at the horse rescue or the hotel. Since our difficulty setting is only slightly lower than a normal match, not like before when there were only 1 or 2 elite experts per game and clearing the map was easy, even though I've already specialized. Even though the match intensity is as described above, it's still lower than the normal difficulty, so we can rule out the possibility of someone with thermal imaging pushing straight through or them just camping in place. In other words, the current situation is either that no one spawned on this half of the map, or they brought suppressors and cleared out the bots early. Since both the horse rescue and the hotel are clear, let's head to the broken bridge and take a look. Just as we get there, someone comes out of the recycling station on the other side and gets taken out by a Syscon, player nickname. Luckily, we were able to flank them from behind. That Syscon was downed, and since they came from the other side, it means there might still be people over there. After finishing off the enemy and confirming the kill, we quickly moved to flank. It's strange that there haven't been any gunshots up to this point, so it's highly likely that his teammates are at North Wheat. Now that we've gathered this information, let's clear out the hotel first. After securing the big loot, we continue with our usual routine from the start of this series. When we're overloaded, we stash our items in the high-tier weapon crate to lighten our load. Being overloaded makes you run slower and drains your stamina faster. Just make sure you don't forget to pick your stuff back up later. After clearing room 201, we realize that Nanmai is still completely quiet. There's been no activity at all, so we head to the window spot at 202. Not seeing anyone there confirms that Nanmai really is empty. With these 2 key pieces of information in hand, we can confidently reload and run right down the main road without worrying about cover because it's totally safe. That's the kind of confidence good intel brings. Sure enough, Nanmai remains silent. We open an experimental crate, then head upstairs to the 2nd floor to check the northern wheat field first. And right then we spot a miner with a thermal scope. After taking him out, I check the loot. Damn, my bag's been stolen. Next, I'm going to execute a full sweep. I head over to the villa, then circle back from the Silk Road side. Basically, on this map, no one but me is going to be able to extract. I'm going to clear the whole map. Since 10 minutes have already passed, the villa and warehouse are probably already looted, and most likely everyone is now in the center of the map. So, there's no need for me to sweep from the edge of the map. Now, it's enough just to check the key loot spots. Out of habit, I scouted ahead and thought it was just a bot. If I had known, I wouldn't have put my gun away. What a pity. But it's fine, his condition is really bad right now, so we'll just chase him down. Normally, if someone is holding an angle on you, even if they're in bad shape, you shouldn't rush in. But I'm playing at the highest difficulty, so it's okay for me to push a bit. You guys shouldn't copy this though. I tossed a grenade at the 2nd floor of the Ma Army building and saw that the insurance was still there, so let's not be polite and give it a try. If this were the previous difficulty setting, it would already be clear by now, but don't forget I just increased the difficulty, so there's still a high chance of some fatigue in the area. Try to check the experimental airdrop as much as possible. If you have a scanner, it becomes much easier to deal with. Originally, I planned to use a scanner right in the middle of the broken bridge, so I could detect enemy positions over the widest possible area. But then I suddenly heard gunshots up north near the wheat fields. Looks like after finishing up at the edge of the map, he came out to fight the last team, just what I wanted. The only thing I was worried about was if he wouldn't show up, but the bots exposed his position. In this situation, there's no need to use the scanner anymore. Just go over and clear the area directly. When using thermal imaging yourself, just remember one thing. Whenever you see a white dot, fire that many shots. You won't know if they're downed or not, but if they are, that means there are still teammates around. Thinking back now, the checkpoint at the start, the recycling station, and the person we just dealt with, all of them were probably with the Poison Wolf girl, meaning they had teammates. Most likely they're on the same team as the miner with the thermal imaging up north. Altogether, there are only 4 teams left, which means... Now, at the very least, there's still a lone wolf team left, so we head to the center and turn on our heartbeat sensor to take a look. Before turning it on, make sure to clear the corners. If someone sneaks up on you, that wouldn't be good. Hey, look. Look, not only is there someone in the corner, but they're downed and they still have teammates. Quickly get to cover and turn on our sensor. See that? There's still one more, and he's up on the beacon tower shooting down from a high position. We definitely shouldn't engage him head on, so we'll circle around to the stable path. This spot gives us a clear view of the beacon tower. Plus, the spot we just missed is over by the recycling station, so he probably won't be looking in our direction right now. The biggest advantage of thermal imaging is its field of vision, so make sure to use this to your advantage and flank as much as possible. This way, he won't know where to defend, and he'll feel like there are enemies coming from all directions. He'll be thinking, wow, am I up against a lone wolf or a full squad? This is terrifying. Is this some kind of god? Of course, your enemy might also be alert, but it doesn't matter. I have a detector and you don't. What a pity he chased after me. If I'd known, I would have just held my ground and fought directly. Man, why is he so reckless? I can't believe it. As for the last guy, I spent 2 minutes searching everywhere for him, only to find out, damn, he hadn't moved from his original spot the whole time. Alright, I give up. The key thing is, even when I blew up his teammates' loot, he didn't react at all. I used up all my grenades. Sigh. So now, once again, I have to do this thing called a big flank maneuver. I can't believe it. The first time I checked this loot box, nothing had been dropped yet, which means it was looted twice. Seriously, unbelievable. Impressive, I'm already out of ammo, and this loot box keeps tricking me into thinking there's a gun. Could he still be in this building? I'll just toss a grenade to test it out, and I didn't expect it to trigger my passive. Wow, you really stayed here the whole match? I'm speechless. In situations like this, when you're up close, you definitely need to throw a stun grenade to prevent getting ambushed by a big spender. Ah, finally got enough supplies. Time to loot the box. Over by the villa, I found another loot box. Alright, everyone's here now. The funniest moment is coming up. When I got to the stables, I suddenly noticed a real player's loot box here. Wait, when did I take this guy out? I honestly have no idea. And it's a fully geared level 5 set. It was only when I saw this that I remembered. In the game, I thought it was a bot and cleared it out. Then while editing the video and watching it a second time, I thought it was a bot again and skipped over it, and now here I am looting the box. That's when I realized, damn, when did I end up convincing myself? Unfortunately, I wasted too much time on picking cards, so I didn't have enough time for the set. There was nothing I could do. I could only take out 8, regretfully leave with 1.72 million, and evacuate. You can check out my movement route. If you want to have the same gaming experience as me and become a solo roaming dragon, all you need is the 288 version low-intensity dual advanced tutorial. You can do it too, maybe even better than me. After all, I'm just an ordinary simple beginner. Thanks for watching till the end, and for your support. I'm Leon. There will be even more exciting and comprehensive tutorials in the future. See you next time, bye-bye.